do a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine mutual energy check. Thank you for joining us, and if you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you could, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Subscribe. It does help the channel grow as well as helps me pick up on the energy. We're going to go ahead and get started with some oracle cards for the counterparts. We have masculine coming up as the High Priestess of Water. Fours represent the foundation, stability. It could be duality and balance as well. And I'm going to scooch. Sorry. I was in a rush to get started and didn't check for space. But High Priestess of Water, following intuition, being emotionally balanced or trying to become that way. This is a repeated card. And I'm tapping into this oracle deck a little bit more for a reason. And it's to see the repeated message. And I didn't get any pre-shuffle messages today, but I did, notice that this has been a repeated card. So this is mutual energy, the fledgling, the struggling, the yearning, the missing, the morning energy. Moving on after that, for feminine, we have conclusion, wrapping things up, ending things, closing, ending one chapter and beginning another one, or vice versa, beginning one and ending one. But either way, it's a building energy, High Priestess of Air, doing it from a logical standpoint. Alright, let's talk about it. Alright, masculine. 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords, huh? Being guided to stabilize and follow your emotions. 10 of Swords left out in the cold. Putting the end, surrendering, abandoning something. Yeah, standing your ground, blocking something out. Okay. Alright, let's talk about it, masculine. How are we feeling today? How are we feeling today, masculine? Let's talk about it. I have the Three of Wands with the Moon card. The Three of Wands speaks to travel, something in the distance, something that you're expecting to take place, but it's still something that's hidden underneath the surface, things that you can't see. It's kind of like if you put these two together, this one here is actually looking out until whatever this body of water is, just like in this picture. But whatever it is going on underneath the surface. Expecting for something to take place underneath. Something hidden. Something unknown. Okay, well, the moon also speaks to intuition. Choosing the direction to extend an olive branch. A small offering, a proposal, a stable, solid gesture, right? But it's also taking this step. It's like the first steps. Pages are like even messages. It's the beginning on the journey from the ace to the king, to the master, right? You go from the ace to the page to from the ace to the page to the 2 to the 3 to the 4. If I'm not mistaken, though, because I want to say it's ace, page 2, 3, 4, 5. If I'm remembering the order correctly. But anyway, never mind. choosing the direction to get on stable ground. The beginnings, the humble beginnings of stability. Um, you know, doing the healing work. Most masculine. Healing. Yeah, healing those things of which weigh one down. It's like the baggage that's being carried within masculine. He's taking those steps to heal. Okay, he's following his intuition, his emotions. Yeah, it's actually not to reciprocate, not to give, not to collaborate. It's like, yeah, well, he's in manifestation mode. So it's like, while I'm doing that, I can't give to certain things. I can't work with others on this. I have to manifest this. I'm trying to manifest my 10 of cups. I have to make a head over heart decision. I'm trying to bring back my emotional fulfillment. Or why did I say back? I'm trying to bring in my emotional fulfillment, so I have to cut some things out. I have to be logical, and that goes back to the understanding that the emotions at this point, you have to be logical within those emotions, right? So you're following your intuition, but you also know what's taking place underneath. You're expecting the unknown. You're expecting things to come up from underneath the surface. There's an expectation. There's a waiting. But then there's hope and optimism because he is making the change. He is receiving good news surrounding a relationship, a mutual emotional relationship. He's taking a leap of faith to invest in something that he sees as a success. He's going deep within and making an objective, clear-minded decision to fulfill himself, to be emotionally happy and actually take action to make a decision towards a missed opportunity, but he's actually stuck in his head trying to get mental clarity, trying to take action on the clarity that he does get in order to manifest his 10 of cups. Full circle message, huh? Let's keep moving. All right, feminine, let's talk about it. And it's like when we actually stop and think about what actual baggage do we carry from as a personal being, never mind circumstances. We got to understand what baggage we carry. What baggage do we bring to the table? Is it abandonment issues? Is it childhood wounds and trauma that you never healed from? Is it codependency where you don't want to ever be alone? And it's so many different things that we bring to the table that we don't know that damages it and actually cause and wreaks havoc on relationships or even our lives. So just kind of keep that in mind. And I do see that masculine's not trying to give to anything at this point, not being generous, not dishing out or working together with anybody. He's taking one, maybe even more of an immature action, but it's still optimistic, hopeful energy going back to the start, hopeful to heal those burdens. It's a wish to overcome those. So it's a conflict, it's a struggle, it is something that's isn't easy to do. So let's just kind of keep him lifted up. If you don't want to, I will. A lot of masculines go through that. They don't realize the baggage that they carry, whether it be unhealthy masculine egos and all kind of things. Masculines experience things different from feminine energy. Yeah, conclusion. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I feel like there's no want to make a shift in for the better, and she's actually moving on. She's moving forward. She's not wanting to turn things around. She's just getting in her chariot and actually pushing forward. What else, feminine? What's going on? Yeah, you're looking at things from a different perspective. You're suspending yourself and actually getting a different viewpoint of what just ended, feels like. Yeah. Yeah, you're sitting there and you're expecting growth. You're expecting to give life to something else. Yeah, endings and new beginnings. You're not Wheel of Fortune in reverse, like this isn't going to work out. I just need to move forward. I just need to get in, do what I need to do. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to become a little bit more enlightened on what's to come, what I'm going to give life to, what I'm going to create, what I'm going to give birth to, right? Yeah. I think she's turning her back on her emotions at this time. What else for feminine? Yep, healing. And that goes back to the stagnation, it's an energetic forward movement. I need to hold back from certain things because I'm still in this healing energy. I'm going to protect myself. I'm going to hold on to what I have because I have been disappointed, but I'm working on it. I'm doing some work. So it's like I'm wrapping things up. I'm closing out things. I'm turning my back. I'm moving forward. I'm expecting to give life to things. I'm going to actually do my healing. I'm going to hold back because I have been disappointed. I have sadness. I have loss. I have regrets. And it's the forward movement to get away from what you just came through. Whatever the case may have been, or circumstances, there you go. Healing to get your strength back. You're at a mental rest. You're at a mental pause. You're gaining your strength. You're getting your courage back, your willpower back. You're being patient with yourself. You're taking your time. You're kind of going with the flow of what's taking place. Yeah, so you can overcome those challenges. Let's keep going. Yep, out of mental conflict, out of all the cards that came out in reverse, out of self-sabotage, you've gained your mental clarity and you're taking action on what you clarified it mentally. Yep, you're setting yourself free. You're setting yourself free. Taking charge, taking action. You've had things come crashing down for you, and now you just need to take care of yourself and actually protect your own peace and your energy, and so you can become a little bit more successful, or actually become successful in whatever you're investing in, whatever you're waiting to grow, and whatever you're expecting to plant a new seed in. Yes, you're going through a transformation, and I picked that energy up yesterday. Ooh, I like it. I like that energy. It feels bold and empowering, and it's different from like masculine having all of this energy of baggage and not wanting to be generous, and maybe even we having 2-page energy. It's like this here is bold, it's powerful, it's courageous, it's hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas. It's in a balanced manner. It's not coming from a place of lack. It's coming from a place of power. I enjoy that feeling, that energy. Yes. All right, fledgling. Let's talk about mutual energy. Yeah, I'm struggling going through this transformation, and it's feeling two different energies. Feminine, moving forward. Masculine, still I get forward movement, but it's more of I'm wading through water energy. So yeah, going through a transformation, a death and a rebirth to balance things out. Okay. Struggling. There's conflict. Okay, so look, let's start over. Okay, you got the death and the rebirth, the justice card. Creating some type of balance, creating some type of equal give and take, and fairness within the situation, the transformation, right? But then we have the conflict to get a new cycle started. There's struggles, there's conflict, competition, power struggles, in order to get that started. So let's see. Yeah, things need to be at a balance. Things need to balance themselves out. Um, there are some things that need to be weighed, as maybe even juggling, weighing options about the past, looking at things. So it's more of a conflict of not sure how to get things started or overcoming the past. Yeah, 10 of Cups in reverse. No, not happy, feeling abandoned, lost. Yeah, that goes back to that morning energy that I was feeling with the fledgling, maybe struggling to get that new cycle started because you're unhappy and you feel some type of lack energy. But you're happy and you're wanting to, you're able to see clearly what it takes to get long-term success and stability. Let's get some more. Okay. So you kind of feel unsuccessful in having that fresh start. New beginning will turn it upright because it came out sideways. You want a successful new beginning. Yeah, getting clarity about why you had to walk away and overcome some things. You had to become a little bit more emotionally stable for this relationship to work. Ooh. The relationship and the connection. So you can have a connection, but then you still got to work on the relationship part. So yeah, the connection is going to always be there, but the relationship portion is going to need the work. It's not just, in order for you guys to receive what you want, what you're hoping for, what you're wishing for, your fulfillment, you have to think clearly and go within, go deep within. That's that healing part that we were looking at. We're looking at the baggage masculine still carries on an emotional level. That needs the healing. 2 cards of healing in the same spot for both. Except for this one's feeling weighed down. This one's feeling empowered and strength. So it's like night and day right now. We got to go through a transformation to create that balance. Let's see. One more for mutual energy. That's too many. I'm not even going to look at them. Try that again. Let's just get one final card, please. Yeah, when first start, so you guys can move away from troubled waters. I get the energy. I get it, and it's like we're still on separate pages. Honestly, it requires patience, time, and growth for things to come to surface. I know that things are still underneath for masculine, which I feel like he's kind of waiting because there's some things that are hidden underneath the surface. He's choosing the path to find his own stability, to begin that path and actually heal whatever is weighing him down. He can't give, he can't collaborate, but then there's hope to do so. There's optimism to do so. At this point, we're just waiting. We're investing in a new beginning in love. We're waiting for things to show up and grow. Let's get some clarifiers and see what's going on the inside. Yep. Head over heart decision to wait. Sorry, I saw it. 7 of Pentacles. Wait. Wait for things to grow. Wait for things to mature and expand. And you go from the 7 to the 8, and then you can do the work. Then you go to 9, you do it on your own. And then 10, you receive the long-term stability. Three of Wands, please. Yep, waiting, holding back because of the baggage. Clarify the Moon. At an imbalance, things aren't balanced on the inside. There's things underneath the surface. There's a lack of balance within. Coming out of, okay, lack of balance, coming out of hermit mode. Trying to master his stability. So it's like there's an imbalance. It's there is a lack of wisdom. I'm getting a lack of deep introspection, but it's still mastering the stability, right? Mastering the loyalty, the commitment, the ability to show up, wanting to come out of that hermit mode, wanting to not be alone. So it's still an imbalance though, which is still moving. Let me just clarify. Two of Wands, what's the direction then? Clarify the Two of Wands. Okay. Choosing to get a new cycle started. And what's behind this new cycle? Hierophant, commitment, new cycle, more committed, seeing things from a higher perspective, actually consulting a higher source, religion structures, powers that be, learning the lesson, understanding what took place. So it's more, there's sadness, loss, regrets behind it. So I feel, regrets, the confusion, options, choices, wanting to bring in what he wants and actually shift the energy. So it's like, I want to be more dependable. I understand. There's an imbalance and I want to be more dependable. However, I want to get a new cycle started because I've learned my lesson. I understand. Right? Page of Pentacles. Going back. Disappointed about the options, choices, confusion, illusion, things that wasn't quite clear. It's actually daydreaming energy as well. Hopeful. Star. It's healing energy, healing the baggage that he's carrying, the weight that he has, the troubles, all of that other good stuff, but still hopeful and optimistic, wanting to take those actions, those beginning actions towards an adventure or journey, embarking on something with hope. One more for the star, please. Yeah, for this connection, to make a choice in love. What's the Ten of Wands? Yep, Ten of Pentacles. Carrying that baggage. Hoping for the Ten of Pentacles. Hoping for long-term success and stability. Trying to heal that. The baggage that he's carrying, it's still, the baggage, healing, weight down burden. Then again, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Wasn't that in, okay, so that was when I was originally shuffling with that deck. I saw the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. In order to gain long-term success and stability, he is required to surrender, to put an end to some things. Yeah, he has to go with the flow. He has to actually take his time and be patient. He has to create that fluidity within the situation, because if things are on fire, you got to put the water on it to to stop the fire from getting out of control and burning everything down, and vice versa. Um, let's see. Clarify the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Ten of Cups, and he's actually he knows where his Ten of Cups is. He is seeing his Ten of Cups, and he's actually choosing the Ten of Cups. But it's like he's not given to it, and it's in order for emotional fulfillment, and he has to choose the path. He has to choose the direction that he's actually attempting to go, which up here was the new cycle in commitment, and from a higher, more traditional sense, right? To have a fresh start, new beginning, to ascend, to level up. Clarify the nuts, and that goes back to, again, to level up, to ascend. It goes back to the Hierophant as well. See things from a higher, more upper viewpoint. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, small, humble offerings, getting started on the path towards stability. The Page and the Knight. The Page would be an olive branch, a gift, or something small, a gesture, and then we have slow movement. But it's not collaborating, not working on that, but it's internally. That's the want, that's the desire, that's what's building underneath the surface. He's done enough introspection and mastered getting stability, no longer juggling, no longer weighing options at this point. He's done with the introspection, and he's actually found it, and he's moving slowly towards it. That's the other way to look at it. What's the Page of Wands? Queen of Pentacles. We have every court card in Pentacles at this point. Hopeful, optimistic, but internally taking care of oneself, nurturing, growing, expanding, because there was a Tower moment about an investment and an immature emotional act, and him acting emotionally immature and working on that. But then there's some anxiety about this relationship and the unknown, like what's not seen that he's actually taking action towards. He's working on building on, right? So he's guarded, he has his walls up, maybe having a sense of lack of stability or foundation, feeling like there is, but he's trying to have strength and courage to offer this new cup of love. He's making a head over heart decision to move forward. It's like, logically, it just makes sense. I have to move forward. I can't stay here. I'm carrying a lot of baggage, but I'm trying to hold back. I'm trying to resist. I'm holding on tightly to my baggage, and I'm hesitating at this point. It's a resistance. It's kind of like him battling himself and moving slow, but he's creating disappointment and confusion for himself. Yeah. The healing is going to help with that, and it'll develop that growth, and him taking care of himself, definitely not reciprocating and giving, being generous with everybody. That helps, because it gives a sense back to yourself. See, we like to think that we're a good person by giving to this person, that person, but then when are you giving to yourself? When are you giving to your cup? Because your cup has been neglected for 6 months and now going on, and that's just an example. I'm not saying that's what this is, but I'm saying when you look up and you look back, 6 months has gone by and nobody's given to your cup because you're just hand over fist. You're not giving at this point. You gotta choose the path of your own emotional fulfillment. You gotta take care of yourself in order to have that hope. All right. I like it in retrospect, because it's like, Yeah, you were drowning in emotion. You're just trying to follow how you feel emotionally. Internally, I'm not getting any water besides the Five of Cups and Seven of Cups. You're disappointed and you're confused, maybe. But that comes when you find your stability, you figure out, you make your choices, and you see things from a different, a higher level. You can actually navigate those intuitive emotional hits a lot better. You can see clearly, because I've been in the position to where, okay, well, I know I feel this and I know I want to take action to that, but my mind is unstable. My internal world is unstable. So I have to balance out. I have my emotions. I know what I want to do. I know where I'm at mentally is not in the best place. So it's kind of like you gotta do the manifestation in the proper way. You gotta balance out all the suits within you. If your mind, your finances, your actions, and your emotions are all in line, guess what? It's gonna happen. It's gonna take place. But when one of the four is out of place, it's not gonna rock with you. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Temperance, being patient, she's go with the flow. It feels like she understands that things aren't working out in her favor at this time, so she's moving forward. She's going with the flow. She's tempering herself, and she's actually being patient with herself. But yeah, she's doing this out of self-love. Let's get one more for the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, she's seen the truth. She has mental clarity. She's just being patient, waiting for it. What's the Chariot? Yep, moving forward. She's in manifestation mode herself. It's like she's giving life to something. She's ending something to begin something. She's moving forward. What's one more for the Chariot? Manifesting a mutual emotional connection. A mutual emotional relationship. Yep. Again, Death card. I keep getting that transformation, endings and new beginnings with Feminine right now. She's bringing the house down. What's the Hangman? Okay, so she's not taking any action because she's still healing though. Let's keep moving because this is getting real clear and easy. What's the Empress? Yep, she's expecting. She's creating balance from the internal world. Okay. Yep, she's using her discernment, making head over heart decisions. One more for the Empress. That's too many. That flipped and put back was Eight of Cups. Turn her back on her emotions. She's actually doing it swiftly too. Her action. What's the Four of Swords? Healing, having emotional. It's like there's Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck again. Walking away to turn things around for herself and healing. It's okay, so the Three of Cups clarifying the Four of Swords would be her having a good time, enjoying herself. Taking the Two Cups and pouring it into her one cup. Yeah. Walking away emotionally, taking those, like, okay, we had this, so I'm gonna take your cup and my cup and I'm gonna pour it into my one big old cup. I'm walking away emotionally. Give me my cups back. One more for the Four of Swords. Yeah, taking action. Taking action, going after her desires, her wants, and again, a new beginning in love. It's taking care of herself, doing what she wants, doing what she desires, having strength and courage, having the Tower moment that she's moving on. She's having, the things have come crashing down for her that, yeah. She's actually observing an offer of love, an offer of emotion. but she's being patient. She's waiting for things to grow with time, waiting for a return on investment, new developed emotions, and she's doing her inner work and healing. There is still some anxiety about the past, but she's opening up emotionally. I feel that feminine is opening up her heart. I think she's learning what an emotional offer looks like. Getting communication, maybe small communication, because I don't feel like it's anything major. Maybe even some flirting. Let's see. Clarify the temperance card. I think she's learning from what took place, what came crashing down, about what a romantic offer should look like. Temperance, yeah, no longer coming out of that boredom, discontent, energy, missed opportunities. It's coming out of that, releasing that, actually healing and coming into acceptance. What's the Five of Swords? Yep, coming out of mental conflict, doing the inner work. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, please. Okay. Setting herself free. And this one came out first. So Three of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. She's waiting for her turn. She's waiting for her turn to shine. She's waiting for her what she has put seeds out there to grow and develop and all this other stuff. She's just waiting for a return on investment. That's all. She's manifesting a mutually emotional connection. She's balancing things out in a swift manner. She's learning what brought things down within this gesture, this romantic offer, these emotional presentations, and actually accepting what took place. She's taking, I'm getting temperance internally and externally, being patient, healing internally, externally, and in a major way here internally. I had 6 majors on the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 internally. So she's balanced. Feminine's in a balanced position, and she's definitely going to get what she wants. She's just being patient with it, and she's going with the flow. Kudos, feminine. Death and rebirth. Going through transformation and protecting yourself, standing your ground. Your walls are up, your defenses are up because of this change. Yep. And you're walking away from things that no longer serve. You're turning your back on your emotions, on how you feel about it. You're creating balance in a successful manner for yourself. What is the Five of Wands, though? Ooh. Conflict. You're trying to take control. One more for the Five of Wands. You're stepping up. You're bossing up. That's odd. Emperor and the Empress. So it feels like the power struggle is between the masculine and the feminine, as well as you taking control of what is growing here. Both are going through a death and rebirth process. It's like you're fighting the transformation. It's a conflict between masculine and feminine at this time, because masculine's going through some changes and trying to find the stability within that flow of emotions, and feminine's gaining her strength, courage, and power back at this point, and she's just waiting for things to shift for her, things to change, so they can move on to calmer waters and reciprocate. But it's like it's a cycle beginning. Let's see what's behind the world. Yeah, new cycle. There's still heartbreak, though. That may be the issue. Heartbroken and lack mentality. mental conflict. So that's the issue. We still have issues. We still have baggage. We still have healing. I feel feminine's coming from a more mature, stable place. She's willing to go after what she wants and heal whatever needs to be healed within inside and do the work where it needs to be done. Masculine is also taking his time as well as having some type of hope and optimism to get started. But right now he's taking care of himself. So what's the Ten of Cups in reverse? A strong obsession, a nostalgic feeling, thinking about the past is having you guys in a chokehold. Again, I felt that before in a couple days ago in a read, but it's like quit. Don't think about the past. You can learn from the past, but don't sit there and wallow in it from the angle. Follow your intuition. Move away from it. Yeah, take a leap of faith. Actually move forward without baggage. Drop the baggage from the past. The baggage from the past isn't going to help you move forward. It's going to weigh down your chariot. It's going to weigh down your full energy. You can't jump off the cliff if you got 10 pounds of baggage over here, which masculine does. 10 of Wands internally and 10 of Wands externally. He has a lot on his plate internally, and he has a lot on his plate in his outside world. The Five of Pentacles. It came out twice. We're both having lack mentality. What's going on with that? You need to move away from it. Release it. You're scared to, though. Come on, one card. Let's go to the Six of Wands. Overcoming challenges, feeling successful. However, you're still stuck in your head. You're still processing things in a mental prison. You're trying to build on some things, trying to work on some things, put in that effort. New beginnings in love, that newly developing emotions and feelings and transformation. Yeah, you're trying to open up emotionally to them. Six of Swords. Move on to calmer water. Be a little bit more enlightened, seeing things more clearly through the deception. Yeah, you're trying to move on to calmer waters. I feel like light has been shown on the deception. You keep thinking about the past, you keep thinking about what took place, but you already know what was hidden behind the scenes. You just need to follow your intuition. Overcome those challenges and balance things out so you can have a new start, fresh start, new beginning. So, and actually make the judgment to do so. Let's get some romance angels. It's funny that the Emperor and the Empress came out though. King and Queen of Pentacles. The King of Wands wanted to come out but didn't quite make it. He made an appearance. King of Cups made an appearance but was underneath the deck. So the King is not quite there. We have the Queens showing up. Not quite the King following. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Playfulness to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Yep. Heart-to-heart conversation. You can only do so by having a heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And I feel like that's a part of that hope and optimism. 10, 10, 10. 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. Completion. Surrendering those burdens. Cutting them out. I mean, hey, he's making the choice. He's choosing the direction towards ten of Cups, because we have all four tens are out. So major endings and completions for masculine at this point. He's saying things. Yeah, I feel like there's some lessons learned here. Okay, yeah. Release your ex. Time has come to clear your energy. And I feel like he's surrendering on that. He's seeing, he's disappointed through the confusion, but I think he's trying to gain his stability back at this point. Alright, mutual energy. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Right now, it is unrequited love, because no, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. There is an internal conflict. There's still heartbreak. There's still lack. There's still feeling abandoned and feeling lost, and you guys are still struggling to overcome that because you're obsessing over what took place in the past, and it's not going to benefit your future. So learn from it, grow from it, and move away from it, right? Separation, yeah, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. I feel like it's already here. I think it's just confirming the separation. It says give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. And I feel like at this point, feminine is just doing the inner work, doing her healing, and that's in what she's, waiting for things to shift in her favor. She's actually setting herself free. She's come out of mental conflict, and she's just waiting for that wheel to go ahead and turn. It says keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation, and then also says stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So just kind of keep a positive mindset, feminine. Enough time. Express your love. Marriage. He's thinking about marriage. That's what he's doing. Playfulness. Wealthy man to capture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. It'll create more balance and more abundance if you do. Heart-to-heart conversations. Him needing to have that conversation is actually leaving him in despair. Let your friends help you. Too many. Let's try that again. Let your friends help you. Yep, ask for and accept support because you're kind of stuck here. You're working on it, you're building on it, but it's still what you're struggling on. You're kind of mentally stuck. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, and it says child. So and I would never say work on a relationship for a child. So let's just start there. No, that's not what that's giving me. Make the effort. So child is having that hope and optimism. You see how she's looking upward and she's kind of holding on to something, kind of happy to hold on to it, and having those fond memories. And that's the nostalgia energy, the childlike energy. But then there's an obsession, a possession, a controlling, and going back to the Six of Cups being the past obsession and controlling, toxic behaviors, things like that. We have to release those. It's making you unhappy. Getting to know each other, grow from that. Getting to know each other, that's your occupation. That's what you're guided to work on. Separation is on this pathway. That's what you're on the path of right now. Give your relationship a chance. You're expecting to do so. Again, you're waiting for things to shift. You're just waiting. That's what you're expecting. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation, and that's what you're thinking. But you've gotten several messages of concern when it comes to them. We'll try my best to get a few out of these. I haven't been able to do it in a couple of days because I've been running out of time, and I am almost out of time right now. So bear with me. See if I can do this real quick. All right, so for masculine, let's do 3. All right, mirror each other's self-image, relationship, reflect our wounds and introspection. Feel him coming out of that. He's done some self-respect, reflecting. Got twin flames, yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, couple, and complement each other. Yeah. And that's why he's wanting a new cycle, more committed, more traditional, more religious, and from a higher perspective, wanting to ascend. The golden mirror, self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. So I feel like that is what he's trying to hold back from. He is disappointed. I think he is doing some healing from the baggage that he is carrying. Let's get one more for mutual. All right, Grim Reaper, the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Yes, there's a transformation. The tower came crashing down on both sides. I saw it. There's disappointment. There's lack. There's heartbreak. Abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude, bliss. Cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head, and that just kind of reconfirms what I've already discussed. Bear with me one moment. Sorry about that, but yeah, as I was saying, going through a transformation, death and rebirth, relationship is over, no second chances. Grow and transform your life. The outdated thinking, stop trying to replay things. It's a struggle. You're starting a new cycle within heartbreak and lack mentality. So the more you focus on the past, the more, things kind of struggle to get started, right? Let's go ahead and move to feminine, and we'll wrap this up. One more. Yeah, mask, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslight. I feel like she's just hiding her true feelings. She's trying to manifest a relationship at this point. She's had an epiphany, observing, watching, learning on what's coming in for her emotionally. Coffin, endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. That's exactly what we're looking at. And then we have clock, need time, takes time, time and cycles, time to heal, progress. So it's like she just knows that after a certain time that she's gonna things are going to shift in her favor, right? Then we got engagement ring at the bottom of the deck. So she knows what she's expecting, and she knows what's coming towards her. So pretty much she got her clarity, and she's keeping an open mind. She's just thinking things out. But as always, keep a positive mindset. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.